We'll start. Vinayaka Namastubhyam Satatam Modaka Priya Nirvignam Kuru No Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvata Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyamaha Siddhir Bhavatuno Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulям Ramanama Varanane Apadamapahārtaram Dātāram Sarvasampadām Lokabhiramam Sriramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sītāyah Pataye Namaha Sriraghavam Dasharathatmajam Aprameyam Sītāpatim Raghukulan Vayaratnadīpam Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataaksham Ramam Nishachara Vinashakaram Namami Anjaneyamatipaṭalaananam Kañchanadrikamanīya vigraham Parijātatarumūlavasinam bhāvayāmi pavamananandanam Yatra yatra Raghunatha kirtanam tatra tatra krutamastakāñjalim Bāshpavari paripurnalocanam Marutim namatarakṣasantakam Buddhirbalam yashodhairyam nirbhayatvamarogata Ajādyam vakpatutvancha hanumatsmaranāt bhavet Kūjantam Rama Rameti madhuram madhuraksharam Aruhya kavita shakham vande Valmiki kokilam. Adhyatana Panchangam, October 19th, 2024, Eastern Time. Krodhinama Samvatsare Dakshinayane Sharadrutau Ashwini Mase. Krishna Pakshe Tritiya Titihi till almost 9:16 p.m. Sthiravasaraha Kritika Nakshatram till 11:01 a.m. followed by Rohini Nakshatram. Siddhi Yogaha till 8:12 a.m. followed by Vyatipata Yogaha running through almost the night till 4:42 a.m. followed by Variyan Yogaha. Vanikkaranam till 10:43 a.m. followed by Vishtikaranam till 9:16 p.m. when the Tithi also ends, followed by Bhavakaranam. Sarvebhyah Suprabhatam. So last time we started the 64th Sarga where Dasharatha finally goes to the ashram of the Rishi Dampati, and as soon as they hear him, then the whole talk starts, and we have seen how natural it is that loving parents, especially old parents, how they will talk to their son, how natural those dialogues were, those statements were. And even in anger also, how they shout at the king or anybody else also. And then finally they ask him to take them to the place where that boy was slain. And when they go there, then they start talking to him as if that boy is awake. Come on, child, come back. Come on, child, wake up. Come on, child, wake up, like that. And finally, it starts with blessings in a way. So blessings is where we left off last time, and we can continue from there probably. Yanti Shuraha, from there. A couple of shlokas would be repetition, but we will continue from there. Yanti Shura Gatim Yamcha Sangrameshvanivartinaha Hatas Tvabhimukha Putra Gatim Tam Paramam Raja. That place, that destination where bold warriors would face, having given up their body, fighting face to face, abhimukha, in the wars, anivartinaha, without reverting, without leaving away the war, they face till the end and give up their body. Such, whatever great places, name and fame such people get, you also may get that. Yam gatim sagaraha shaibhyaha dilipo janamejayah Nahusho Dundhumarascha Praptaha Tam Gachha Putraka. O son, O young son, Ka. Putra is son. Ka is a kapratyaya laghutve, we say. If there is ka suffix added, it is to tell small quantity. Like bala, balaka. If we say balaka means it is further small bala. Similarly, putraka means younger, further smaller son. They are very old, but this son is very young. So putraka, yam, that destiny, that name and fame, which all the great rulers of this land, such as Sagara, Shaibya, Dileepa, Janamejaya, Nahushaha, Dundhumara, Praptaha, have obtained, you too shall obtain that great position and name and fame. See, blessings means what? If great person says it, the world has to follow. So if such rishis are saying it, then that means the society has to ensure that they will be remembered like Sagara and Shaibya and Dileepa. Not that it will automatically happen, but the greatness is in the shapa or the blessing given of a great person, that people will obey it. If they say Chiranjeeva, what that means is, Hare, if let's say if maybe some Guruji, some Swamiji, Shankaracharya blessed me or blessed you, that Chiranjeeva. What it means is, oh, Shankaracharya mentioned that this Ramayana student has to Chiranjeeva, then we should all remember him forever. That is how the blessing comes into action. It's not that when he says Chiranjeeva, it automatically happens. No. Whether that person physically lives or not, because this person has blessed him to be Chiranjeeva, we all should now remember him. That's how society remembered. So similarly, all these blessings saying, whatever our great kings have obtained, you shall also obtain that. And that is how even now we are remembering this Shravana Kumara, because that blessing was given by such great parents. Ya gatis sarvasadhunam swadhyaya tapasa cha ya bhumidasya ahitagnehe ekapatni tapasya vratasya cha. I think from here we wanted to continue. So let's say this shloka. Ya gatis sarvasadhunam
यागति सर्वसाधूनां
swadhyayat tapasa chaya
स्वाध्यायात् तपसा च
या bhumidasyaग्निः ahitagnehe
या भूमिदस्य आहिताग्निः
ekapatni vratasya cha.
एकपत्नीव्रतस्य च
गो सहस्र प्रदातॄणाम. No, say it, continue.
गो सहस्र प्रदातॄणां
या
प्रदातॄणां
या गुरुभृतामपि
या गुरुभृतामपि
देहन्यासकृतां या च
देहन्यासकृतां या च
तां गतिं गच्छ पुत्रक.
तां गतिं गच्छ पुत्रक.
So together these two slokas makes the complete sentence, because it is then ending saying gaccha putraka. So now it is complete sentence. Otherwise the previous sentence is whichever status, then what? Gaccha is completing the sentence. So putraka, gaccha, you go to obtain. What do you obtain? Tam gatim. You obtain that status, that destiny, that name, that fame. Which fame? Ya gatihi sarva sadhunam. That place, that name and respect and fame, all good people, sarva sadhunam, of all the good people, whatever is the name and fame and status given, may you also obtain that. And swadhyayat tapasachaya, those who continuously every day, day and night, studies, do swadhyaya and tapas. Tapas is that nirantara zeal to do an action. Tapasacha. Ya bhumidasya ahitagnehe ekapatni vratasya cha. So that means we think of Rama as the ekapatni vrata. If these people are talking about ekapatni vrata, during Dasharatha's time, when Rama was not even born, that means that was not new. Ekapatni vratam was there even before. Just that Rama has highlighted it in the, even though kings, their earlier kings were not, haven't restricted themselves to it, but Sri Rama has restricted himself and popularized it. So whatever is the name that Ekapatni Vratam gets, or Ahita Agnehe. Ahita Agnehe is those who have continuously do Agni Karyam, Agnihotram. Ahita is those who always carry Agni with them, is Ahita Agnehe. And Bhumidasya cha, those who give land donations. Oh, somebody says, sir, we want to start an Gurukulam here. All right, take this land. Somebody says, oh, we want to perform a yajnam here. Take this land. Somebody says, we want to start, a temple here. All right, take this land. Whatever that great donors get, that fame in giving that their donations of their lands, wealth and property, may you also obtain such great name and fame of those donors, of those Ekapatni Vratas, of those regular Anushtatas like Agnihotris, and Gosahasra Pradatrunam, not only of Bhumi, but those who get name by donation of, through donation of thousands of cows. May you also get such fame. Ya Guru Bhritam api, those who have Bhritam is those who have taken the Bhara of Guru, is Guru Bhritaha. Guru Bhritam, Srishti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. So of whatever is the name and fame of those who have sponsored the lives of Gurus, that means not just one donation one day. They say, hey, we take care of your life, Guruji. Whatever you say. You need an ashram, we build the ashram. You need ads in TV, we will sponsor the ads in TV. You need programs, venues to rent halls, we will rent those halls. All of that sponsorship that great donors make of gurus. In fact, those sponsors seems like get more name. And so he is blessing, this father is blessing, saying, may you also get that great fame of those sponsors and donors. Dehani asakrutam yacha. Dehanya asakritan yacha. So whatever is the name that asakrit, not just once, of over and over. Dehanyasa kritam. It's not asakritam, sorry. Dehanyasa kritam. Dehanyasa. Nyasam is sannyasa, like the dehanyasa. Those who have, let's say, donated their body for anything. Nyasam. It is not mine, it is yours. Whatever is so my body is for this cause. It could be donors of organs nowadays, or it could be volunteers. Those who say, hey, this body is not for my family. It is for the Sangha. It is for society. It is for the world. It is for the God. Whatever such donation of the body itself. Dehanyasa kratam yacha gatihi tam gacha patraka. And then he is making further great blessing or guarantee he is making. Nahi tvasmin kule jataha
नहि त्वस्मिन् कुले जातः
gachatya kushalam gatim
गच्छत्य कुशलां गतिं
satu yasyati yena tvam
स तु यास्यति येन त्वं
nihato mama bandhavaha.
निहतो मम बान्धवः.
And he is saying, asmin kule jataha nahi akushalam gatim gachati. I am sure, I'm 100% sure. If one is born in our family, in this family, hey, they will not go for bad destiny. Nahi gachati akushalam gatim. Kushalam gatihi, kushalam gatim, kushala gatihi is, happy, safe destiny. Akushalam gatim, unhappy state. No, nobody born in our family would get a bad state. because our family is a great family where we have given our life for the sadhana of rishis, of Vedic life. And so our family cannot, that sadhana, that tapas cannot go waste. And so you having born in our family, your life will not go waste, my son. So he's saying, Satu yasyati, and you shall obtain, or he shall obtain. One who is born in our family shall obtain. Yenatvam nihataha mama bandhavaha. If at all, whoever has killed my relative, that is my son here, yena tvam nihataha, by whom you are killed, hey, he may get that bad states, not you who are born in my family. That's the confidence in his family, in his anushtanam, and so in his karma phalam. That's the confidence they have. And so they're saying, hey, you will never go bad. If at all, whoever has hurt you will go to that bad state. Satu yasyati akushalam gatim yena tvam mama bandhavaha nihataha nadhi tvam asmin kule jataha akushalam gatim gacchati. That's how the sentence is. Evam sakrupanam tatra
एवं सकृपणं तत्र
paryadevayata sakrit
पर्वदेवयता सकृत्
tatosmai kartumudakam
ततोऽस्मै कर्तुमुदकं
pravrittas sahabharyaya.
प्रवृत्तः सह भार्यया.
So evam, thus, now Dasharatha is again talking back to Kausalya, saying, thus, saha kripanam is in that piteous state, but expressing all that confidence, crying, in that crying state, tatra asakrit paryadevayata, pari avedayata, paridevayata, paridevanam, parivedanam, both are synonyms for the pain that, or the grief. So tatra asakrit paridevayata means not once, over and over he went on crying, he went on grieving about the loss of his son. And tataha, and then asmai means to that boy. Udakam kartum, that means the last udaka kriya, the last offering of water for him, so that his soul can continue. Or the last rituals. Udaka karya means all the last rituals that you have to do. So udakam kartum sahabharyaya pravrittaha, that great Rishi, that great Ashramavasi, along with his wife, have now then attempted to complete the final rituals. Satu divyena rupena
Satu divyena rupena
muniputraha swakarmabhihi
muniputraha swakarmabhihi
swargamadhyaruhat kshipram
swargamadhyaruhat kshipram
shakrena saha dharmavit.
shakrena saha dharmavit.
So then Dasharatha continued saying, hey, so when they attempted to do the Udaka Karya, I mean, that person, that boy, saha divyena rupena, saha muniputraha swakarma bhihi, because of all the great karma that he has performed in his life, divyena rupena, his body just didn't, burn into charred, into ashes and all. He obtained a divine, unimagined form, Divya Rupa, non-physical, but a divine form. I could see a divine form that left that body. And where did it go? Swargam adhyaruhat. Means it has, lifted itself up to, it has risen to Swargam level, that body. Kshipram, instantly. How did it go? How did it know the path? Shakrena saha. Along with Shakra. Shakra is Indra. So that means Indra came down to take this boy. So Shakrena Saha Dharmavit Swargam Adhyaruhat. So in a divine form. Now, if you see, there are multiple, I'm able to see so many lot more relations. So, of course, this boy's great karma, that is one part. But if we do a lot more analysis, if one gets killed in the hands of a great person, also gets great name and fame. For example, always we think, oh, why did Rakshasas get moksham? Because he was killed by Vishnu or Krishna or Bhagavan. Because that fellow got that opportunity to get killed in the hands of the god. If he was killed by another soldier there, hey, nobody remembers. What's big about it? Hey, Krishna killed him. That's how the whole world will remember. Likewise, if Dasharatha, if this boy was killed in the hands of Dasharatha, then Dasharatha's obligatory relations, such as Indra, because Indra has an obligation to Dasharatha, that, oh my God, he has come to help us so many times. Something wrong went by him. Oh my, let me go do whatever I can to correct it, to help it. So Indra himself comes down to carry this boy in a way. Right? So, multiple ways to look at it. His own swakarma bhihi. Of course, by his own karma, great karma, that Muniputra obtained the Divya Rupa, because of which, or for that reason, Shakra himself had to come down to carry him to Swargam. When that happened, then, or when that was happening, this boy was telling, Abhabhashe cha vruddhautau,
आबभाषे च वृद्धौ तौ
saha shakrena tapasah,
सः शक्रेण तापसः
ashvasya cha muhurtam tu,
आश्वास्य च मुहूर्तं तु
pitarau vakyam abravit.
पितरौ वाक्यमब्रवीत्.
So when Shakra came to take him out, and then this Tapasaha, this great tapasvi, he vruddhau abhabhashe, he spoke unto those two, and those two also spoke unto him. It's like that. Both of them, child, wow, what a great form you got! How lucky you are! Indra came for you, like that. And in response, Ashwasya cha, he also said, don't worry, parents, you will do well. I will be safe. See, Indraji has come. I'll be safe. Don't worry. Like that. So, Ashwasya, giving consolation, giving confidence. Ashwasya cha, muhurtam, for a moment. Because Indra is a busy person and he cannot wait there for hours. So, for a muhurtam, for a short while, for a short moment. Ashwasya cha muhurtam tu pitarau vakyam abravit. In that small couple of moments, he said the following to the parents. Sthanamasmi mahatpraptah
स्थानमस्मि महत्प्राप्तः
bhavatoho paricharanat
भवतोः परिचारणात्
bhavantavapi cha kshipram
भवन्तोऽपि च क्षिप्रं
mama moolam upaishyatah.
मम मूलम् उपेष्यतः.
That's all. Muhurtam, in one muhurtam, that is all he could say. A quick, short moment. He could say only this much. What he said, Aham mahat praptah, mahat sthanam praptah. I have obtained a great state, a great position in this Swarga. How, why, what is the reason? He's thanking them. Bhavatoho paricharanat. Because of the paricharya that I have done, because of the service that I could do to you two great people, I got this great position in Swarga, in Indraloka. So, in a way, and that is why we, in all the children's classes, whether it is Bala Gokulam, Bala Vikas, Bala Vihar, at homes, or in our childhood, in schools also. Unfortunately, in schools, nobody teach these things. But that is why we have to substantiate that in the society with so many other programs by so many other organizations. Because whatever school is supposed to teach are not teaching bad fellows. So we have to compensate that. So there we teach them. Hey, why did Shravan Kumar become so great? Because of this great service he has done to his elderly parents. He never got vexed. Hey child, get me some water. Hey, you go get no. Versus, no. Oh, they asked, okay, let me go and do that service. So he's saying that in a way, he is giving instructions to all of us. Take care of elderly people. Bhavatoho paricharanat aham mat sthanam praptaha asmi. And so he's saying, by the way, when I'm going to reserve a place for you also. Bhavantau apicha mama moolam kshipram upaishyatah. You too also, bhavantau api kshipram, soon, quickly. I know you too cannot stay here. Once I am leaving, you also want to come with me, I know. So bhavantavapi kshipram mama moolam, whichever place I'm going to go, to my place, upaishyatah, you shall also, you too shall also quickly reach that place where I'm going. I shall reserve a place for you there. एवम् उक्त्वा तु दिव्येन एवम् उक्त्वा
एवमुक्त्वा
तु विमानेन वपुष्मता
विमानेन वपुष्मता
आरुरोह दिवं क्षिप्रम्
आरुरोह दिवं क्षिप्रं
मुनिपुत्रः जितेन्द्रियः.
मुनिपुत्रः जितेन्द्रियः.
So Dasharatha is again telling back to Kausalya, saying, thus having spoken thus, Divyena Vimanena, in a great, in a grand Vimanam. It's not an ordinary vessel. It came to be like a UFO kind of a vessel. Beautiful, unimaginable, never before seen physical airplanes. It's not like that. It's a divine Vimanam. In that Vapushmata, within his own body, in the divine form, I could see him. Vapushmata, Divam, onto that Div Devaloka, Divam, Kshipram Muniputraha, Jitendriyaha, Aruroha. He has boarded that divine vehicle, which took him instantly. It started and I didn't see it anymore. Tuck, it reached its Svargam, like that. Kshipram Muniputra, because he is Jitendriyaha, qualifying. Not every guy who dies will get such great reception from Devaloka. Right? Only great people who has given their life for great cause will get such great reception. Rest all go through ordinary material body ruin, but no great reception. So his Jitendriya, he didn't get anger. Man, why did you kill me, you fella? He didn't get any such anger. He could, I understand, all right, sir, do me, just I'm not able to bear this pain. Please take out this shulam, that arrow out of my body. And my parents' residence is not very far away. Please go meet them, let them know, because they're waiting for me. Right? So he didn't get any anger. He was Jitendriyaha. And so Muniputraha Jitendriyaha Kshipram Divyena Rupena Vapushmata Divyena Vimanena Aruroha Sakrutva Tudakam Turnam
सकृत्वा तु उदकं पूर्णं
Tapasa Sahabharyaya
सह भार्यया
Mamuvacha Mahatejaha
मामुवाच महातेजाः
Kritanjalim Upasthitam.
कृताञ्जलि उपस्थितम्.
So then Saha Tapasaha, that great Rishi also, Saha Bharyaya, along with his wife, to Udakam Turnam Kritva, having completed all the Udaka Kriya rituals of offering all the blessings and Punya Vachanam, etc. Mahatejaha, that glorious person, Kritanjalim upasthitam mam uvacha. I was, what else can I do? I was just standing in that Anjali Mudra, in that submissive, uh, uh, position, posture, that I was with my bent head and all, that I was standing there. After completing his rituals, he then spoke this unto me. Adyaiva jahimam rajan.
Advaiva Jahiman Rajan.
Marane nasti me vyatha.
Marane nasti me vyatha.
Yaccharenaika putram mam.
Yaccharenaika putram mam.
Tvam akarshira putrakam.
Tam akarshira putrakam.
So then he, after completing those rituals, then he thought, okay, what's my point in living anymore? So he looked at Dasharatha, the king, and he said, Rajan, adyaiva mam jahi. Hey, let me also leave this body quickly. Adyaiva, now itself, today itself, jahi. Please release. Release what? Eka sharena putram mam tvam aputrakam akarshihi tathaiva mam jahi. So with just one arrow, that same arrow with which you made me sonless, offspringless, childless, with that same arrow, kill me and let me also leave. Why? Marane nasti me vyatha. I don't have any pain or worry or fear in the death. After losing my son, I don't care. I want to live right away. Tvaya tu yad avijnanat.
त्वया तु यद् विज्ञानात्
Nihatah me sutah shuchihi.
नियतः मे सुतः शुचिः
Tena tvam abhishapsyami.
तेन त्वामभिशस्यामि
Shapsyami.
सप्स्यामि
Sudukham atidarunam.
सुदुःखम् अतिदारुणम्.
However, even though the child was Jitendriya, this father is still not Jitendriya. He is now saying, Tvayatu yad avijnanat. Even though you have, without knowledge, without awareness, me sutaha, suchihi sutaha nihataha. My tidy, great, clean, good son was killed by whatever ignorance of you. Tena tvam abhishapsyami. Because of that, I am cursing you now. And what kind of? Sudukhyam atidarunam. I'm cursing you with very extreme, painful result, curse. I cannot bear this pain. Whatever done with jnanatva, ajnanatva, I don't care. Intentionally or unintentionally. Event has happened. My son, I've lost my son, so I'm going to curse you. And what is the curse? Putra vyajana sukham dukham. Vyasanajam. Putra vyasanajam dukham.
Putra vyasanajam dukkham.
Yadetan mama sampratam.
Edetan mama sampratam.
Evam tvam putra shokena.
Evam tvam putra shokena.
Rajan kalam karishyasi.
Rajan kalam karishyasi.
Abba. See, kalam karishyasi. Literal translation in Telugu. Kalam చేసేడు, కాలం చేస్తావు. And we say, Lavanya is Telugu, Radesh is Telugu, my mother, Vikramji also understands Telugu. Right? I don't know in Marathi or in other language, Arunji and all, do you also have that literal translation? You will do time.
Similar terms like, yeah, you will obtain, yeah, dukkha milil tula. Somewhat.
पण कालम करिष्यसि, कालम करणार आहे, असा काय काय कालन करणार आहे असं म्हणजे यू विल डाई. So in order to say somebody died, we say he completed his time. He completed his time is literally he did his time. Kalam karishyasi. Literal translation in Telugu at least. So he's saying, Tvam evam, you also, whatever pain you gave me in this old age that I lost my son, Tvam, you also, putra vyasanajam dukkham, the pain, the grief, the sorrow, dukkham, which is obtained, jam, which is born out of putra vyasana, because of the difficulties of your son. Or the pain that arises out of the difficulty, out of the pain due to son. It can be, for some other people, they take it this way. Why did I get this useless son? Because of him, I am crying every day. Let's say a drunkard son or a drugged son. Then the parents will cry every day, Arey, why this fellow is born? So it can be even that putra, that can also be putra vyasanajam dukkham. Or is such a great, godly, divine person, but he left the home. He's not with us. We miss him. That is also putra vyasanajam dukkham. Or he passed away. That can also be putra vyasanajam dukkham. So putra vyasanajam dukkham yat etat mama sampratam. Whatever that pain that I am undergoing through sampratam contemporarily now, this moment, tvam tat putra shokena rajan kalam karishyasi. You shall also be dying in that pain only. And now see that same analysis that I'm giving.
So
I
what is
strongly believe.
Vyasanajam here?
Huh?
Putra Vyasanajam?
Vyasanam means trouble.
Okay.
In Sanskritam, Vyasanam means trouble. In other local languages, we take it as Vyasanam means bad habit or whatever.
Bad habit, huh?
But what does bad habit mean? It is unnecessarily that fellow is taking trouble. He's into pain. A druggist, a druggard is a Vyasanam. A drunkard is a Vyasanam in our language. Why? In Sanskritam, what it means is unnecessarily poor fellow is troubling himself. He's spoiling his liver. He's spoiling his chest, lungs. He's spoiling his mind itself or nervous system. So that is the Vyasana. The language, Sanskritam looks at it as, he's taking trouble, poor fellow. He's undergoing pain unnecessarily. He could have avoided that pain. Is Vyasana. So the pain of losing the child, pain of not being with the child is putra vyasanajam dukkham. So that is the shapa given, means you shall also undergo that. Now, as I said, right, blessing or curse given by a great person is to be followed. It does not happen magically. We have to follow it. If somebody says you will die because of that, now Dasharatha remembered it and he is preparing for it. Oh yes, he said that. I have to. I think that will happen to me. Yes, I cannot avoid it. It will happen. It will happen. He's telling himself and he's preparing himself that he will also leave his body now in that pain. So he's saying, Ajnanat tu hato yasmat.
Ajnanat tu hato yasmat.
Kshatriyena tvaya munihi.
Kshatriyena tvaya munihi.
Tasmat tvam navishatyashu.
Tasmat tvam navishatyashu.
Brahmahatya naradhipa.
Brahmahatya naradhipa.
So, however, he also is giving that consolence, concession. He also said, Ajnanatu yataha yasmat ajnanat hataha tvaya kshatriyena mama putraha munihi tasmat tvam brahmahatya na ashu avishat naradhipa. O head of the men, that means O king, because out of ignorance you have killed my son who is a Muni, who is a silent practitioner, being a Kshatriya, and that too out of ignorance or out of not unintentionally, you have killed my son. Only because of that reason, Brahmahatya na avishati. Brahmahatya will not, come to you. The Brahmahatya papam will not come to you only because one is you are a Kshatriya, two, unintentionally you have done it. Otherwise, if it was anybody else, you would have gotten the Brahmahatya papam. But I'm giving you the concession that okay, you will die out of this sorrow in your old age. But of course, you won't get Brahmahatya papam. He is giving. So, in fact, after last class, Vikramji reminded me that see, this is a great lesson of we should be able to quote these shlokas and from the 63rd Sarga also, where the Bala introduces himself to Dasharatha. When Dasharatha comes to him, he says, that child also says, by the way, I am born to a Vaishya and a Shudra parents. His father is a Vaishya and his wife is a Shudra. To them, I am born. So you don't get Brahmahatya Papa, don't worry. Though I am a ascetic, though I am a Muni, Vesha, Muni Kumara, by practice, you won't get that Brahmahatya Papa. He's condoling. And here, this father is saying, just because you are Kshatriya, you will not get Brahmahatya, otherwise you would have gotten it. That means the Brahmana, Brahma, Tattva, Brahma Vidam has got nothing to do with birth. It is about the practice. It was open in our culture. Only if we realize that and believe it, then even if it is not correctly practiced, we can correct it. Or if it is wrongly alleged and blemishing our name and fame of our great culture and civilization, of our religion, then we can fight it and give these evidences, saying, hey, come on, even for Vaishya and Shudra born children has obtained Brahman status. And a Vaishya father is able to say that otherwise he would have gotten Brahmahatya Papa. Right? So that was our status of our society. It is by practice, karmana, chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashaha. By guna and karma, these four varnas are there, not just by birth or whatever. And so there was constant transformations from one to the other. And we have seen it many a time in Ramayanam, where somebody like Vishwamitra, who is a Kshatriya, obtained finally after several endeavors, after several rounds, attempts, he has obtained Brahmarshitvam. So people could transcend one state of mind, one profession of activity to another state of mind and profession and obtained that status. People have gone up, people have gone down also. If we see Ajamila and others in Bhagavatam, we will see how even from Brahmana, so one became a useless fellow, and vice versa. One from Shudra also elevated to Brahmana. So other allegations saying, oh, Shudras were not allowed to study, while others were not allowed to study, all such stupid allegations have to be vehemently, vocally resisted, bounced back and rebounded by us, having studied this detail of Ramayana. So, Tvamapyetadrisho bhavaha
त्वामपि एतादृशो भावः
क्षिप्रमेव गमिष्यति
क्षिप्रमेव गमिष्यति
जीवितान्तकरो घोरो
जीवितान्तकरो घोरो
दातारमिव दक्षिणा.
दातारमिव दक्षिणा.
Abba, He's so confidently cursing him. Tvamapi, unto you also, etadrishaha bhavaha kshiprameva gamishyati. You shall also get the same pain, mental pain, that I am, emotional pain that I am undergoing of having lost my son. You shall also obtain the same thing sooner or later, very soon in this life, you shall also get it. And he is saying, Jivitanta karaha ghoraha dataram dakshina iva. If a donor donates, that name, that punya, he definitely gets it. He will not lose that punya. So we say, right, we believe in Hindu, in our Vedic dharma, in our Sanatana dharma, there is no annulling each other. It is, like it is like
Taram anugachati.
Dataram anugachati. That means positive is positive, negative is negative. There is no, oh, you do punya and so papa is gone. You do papam, so punyam is gone. No, there is nothing like that. Both credits, positive and negative, they add up into our account. So also, he's saying that just like that, just as a data gets the punya of dakshina, whatever dakshina he makes, so also this papam that you have done, you shall also get that pain. You will not, it will not go, it will not leave you simply. Evam shapam mayi nyasya
Evam shapam mayi nyasya
vilapya karanam bahu
vilapya karanam bahu
chitam aropya deham tan
sita arogya deham tam
mithunam swargamabhyayat.
mitunam swargam abhyayat.
So evam mayi shapam nyasya. Thus, tagging this shapa, this curse unto me, vilap karunam bahu karunam vilapya, very several times cried very emotionally. Chitam aropya. Then finally they set their own fire, that funeral. Mithunam deham aropya swargam abhyayat. That both couple, they have also left their body. They set themselves onto fire and they left their body and went to Swarga. Tadetat chintayanena
Tadetat chintayanena
smritam papam maya swayam
smritam papam maya swayam
tada balyat kritam devi
tada balyat krutam devi
shabdavedjanukarshina
shabdavedhyanukarshina
tasyayam karmano devi
tasyayam karmano devi
vipakah samupasthitah
vipakah samupasthitah
apathyai sahasambhuktah
apathyaihi sasambhuktah
vyadhirannaraso yatha.
Vyadirannaraso yatha.
So
Yeah.
tat
No,
vyadhirannaraso yatha. So tat etat chintaya tad etat anena chintaya. That with that chinta, with that what do you call, with that depression or with that sorrow, smritam maya swayam smritam papam, whatever papam that was done by me, and now I am remembering it, Kausalya. And tada, then balyat kritam devi. Oh, Kausalya, I did not do it intentionally. I mean, I was young then and childish, of course. without properly seeing why should I have released that arrow just because I wanted to practice and test my skill of that Shabdavedi. I should not have done that, Kausalya. Like that, he was venting out all his guilt. Shabdavedi anukarshina tasya karmanaha ayam vipakaha devi samupastitaha. That papam, that result of that action, Devi, O lady, now that has set up on me, samupastitaha, that has come upon me. Apatyaihi sambhuktaha vyadhihi annarasaha yatha. Just as a patient, see, in the Western medicine, they don't have any dietary restrictions with the medicine. They give penicillin and they say, oh, you can eat anything. My mother used to ask me, can you take papu? Can you take pulsu? Can you take skura? Oh, you can eat anything. Damn it. But my mother used to ask, that means in our old age, in our old culture, in our Ayurveda culture, with what should be taken? It's always in a right combination you should take. Medicine also should go with proper food. There should not be antibodies or anti-food against the medicine. So, vyadhihi apatyaihi sambhuktaha annarasaha yatha. Pathyam means there is a prescribed food. Apathyam is anti.
Vipaka is karma
against
vipaka.
whatever was prescribed.
Bhogaji, vipaka
Vipakaha, karma vipakaha. Bhagavad Gita also.
Parinama? Is it
Parinamaha.
consequence?
Bhagavad Gita yamapi. Yeah, consequence. Ultimately, consequence result. But Bhagavad Gita in Shastra, there is a different terminologies of how will you get results. Vipakaha, karma vipakaha is one state where you are made to realize that papam, that sin, good or bad. You get the effect of it. You won't undergo the same, but you will get the effect of it, a similar effect. That is karma vipakaha. So tat ayam tasya karmanaha vipakaha samupasthitaha Devi. And that is, what kind of a apathyam is it? What kind of a vipakam is it? It is vyadhihi annarasaha apatyaihi sambhuktaha yatha. A patient consuming unprescribed food along with the medicine, whatever result you get, the vyadhi will only go further, will only deteriorate further. Even though I'm taking medicine, I'm not stopping the other unprescribed food. They say, oh, with this, don't eat pesarapappu, for example. Don't eat moong dal. With this, don't take sugar, only take honey. But you take sugar, let's say, it will not go down. It will only aggravate further. So is this time now. I'm remembering that Rama is gone. I think this is going to aggravate further. I will not go easily like that. Tasman mamagatam bhadre.
Tasman mamagatam bhadre.
Tasyodarasya tadvachaha.
Tasyodarasya tadvachaha.
Yadaham putrashokena.
Yadaham putrashokena.
Santyakshamadya jivitam.
Santyachamyadya jivitam.
So he's saying, Bhadre, oh safe one, Kausalya, oh one, because of you I get the safety. So you are Bhadra, oh Bhadre. Tasmat, because of that, tasya udarasya tadvachaha mam agatam. See, vachaha, tasya udarasya, of that great person, of that great soul, that his speech, that his direction, his sentence is now coming to me, which means I have to honor that sentence now. I have to die. I have to die, because he said you will die in this pain. Yes, so long I didn't have that pain. Now I'm realizing that pain. I'm going to die. I will die. Tasmat tasya udarasya vachaha mam agatam bhadre. It has come to me now. I will have to die. Yadaham putra shokena jivitam adya santyakshyami. Tyajami, latlakara, present tense. Tyakshyami is future tense. I shall leave this life. Putra shokena, with this grief of the son, I shall leave this body. I think I have to leave. I am leaving. Chakshurбhyam tvam na pashyami.
चक्षुर्भ्यां त्वां न पश्यामि
Kausalye sadhu ma sprusha.
कौसल्ये साधुमां स्पृश
Ityuktva sarudans tatah.
इत्युक्त्वा सरुदं स्त्रस्तः
Prastah. Bharyamaha cha bhumipah.
भार्यामाह च भूमिपः.
So he said to his bharya Kausalye, Tvam na pashyami chakshurбhyam. I am losing sight of my eyes. Life is going away from my eyes now. One by one, life is going away from one by one organ. I am not able to see you. I am not even feeling my body. I am not feeling. Tvak. It is leaving from my tvak also. Kausalye, sadhu sprusha mam, please touch me. I am not able to feel any sense. Please touch me. Maybe I will feel your sense. Test me. Etat uktva, iti uktva, saha rudan, trastaha, fully, what do you say, fully pained, crying, bharyam ahacha bhumipaha. Thus he said to his wife Kausalya, the emperor, the land, or the lord of the land. Etanme sadrisham devi
एतत् मे सदृशं देवी
yan maya raghave kritam
यत् मया राघवे कृतं
sadrisham tattu tasyaiva
सदृशं तत्तु तस्यैव
yadanena kritam mayi.
यदनेन कृतं मयि.
Oh Devi, I think now I realize whatever I have done to Raghava is exactly what I have done to that boy. I hurt that boy, here I have hurt this young Raghava. I think I have done the same. So whatever his father obtained, I am also obtaining that. I think I'll have to leave now. I'll have to leave now. Like that, he's preparing himself. Durvrittam api kah putram
दुर्वत्तुम् अपि कः पुत्रं
tyajed bhuvi vichakshanaha
त्यजेद् भुवि विचक्षणः
kascha pravrajyamano va
कच्च प्रव्राज्यमानो वा
nasuyet pitaram sutaha.
नासूयेत् पितरं सुतः.
So, kaha durvrittam api putram vichakshanaha. Kaha vichakshanaha durvrittam api putram bhuvityajet. Who sensible person will give away even a bad son? That means a father will never give away his son, even if he's a bad guy, like Dhritarashtra, as we know. Kascha pravrajyamano va na asuyet pitaram sutaha. Which son who is pravrajyamanaha na asuyet pitaram, and which son, if asked to leave his wealth, property, position and all, will not find fault with his father. How come we two are so unique here? No father will let his son go away, and here I am, who has let my son go, that too good son. Which son will not complain against his father? And here is this fellow who very happily, in spite of everybody else stopping him, left away. What is this? Chakshusha tvam na pasyami. चक्षुषा त्वां न पश्यामि
65.
पश्यामि
स्मृतिर्मम विलुप्यते
स्मृतिर्मम विलुप्यते
दूता वैवस्वतस्यैते
दूता वैवस्वतस्यैते
कौसल्ये त्वरयन्ति माम्.
कौसल्ये त्वरयन्ति माम्.
So chakshusha tvam na pashyami. I'm not able to see you with my eyes now. Mama smritihi vilupyate. My memory also, I'm losing my memory also. Body is not responding. Eyesight is losing away. And my memory also I'm losing. Vaivasvatah ete dutaha mam tvarayanti kausalye. The messengers of Vivaswan. And Vivaswan is son, but his brother is also Yama, also is Vaivasvatah. So Vaivasvatah dutaha mam tvarayanti kausalye. O Kausalya, the dutas, the messengers of Vivaswan, I think are behind. They're hurrying me up. I think I have to leave now. Atastu kim dukkataram.
Did we finish 65?
Did we not?
I think not.
So probably there is some. Oh, okay. Astu yadimam samsprished Ramaha. Say it, Premji.
Yadi mam samprashet Ramah
Sakrudadya labhetava
sakratadhya labhetva
yamakshayam anuprapta
yamakshayam anuprapta
drakshanti nahi manavaha.
drakshanti nahi manavaha.
So yadi Ramaha mam sprusheta sakrit adya va labheta yamakshayam manavaha nahi drakshanti anuprapta yamakshayam. So he's saying, if Rama yadi mam Ramaha samsprushet sakrit, if now Rama comes and just touches me once, if he just comes once, labheta va anuprapta va yamakshayam manavaha nahi drakshantihi. If he touches me just once, then even if I die, there is no worry. I have no worry. Nobody will worry. But otherwise, people will curse me. People will keep cursing me only. So he's saying, Chakshusha tvam na pashyami, smritir mama vilupyate, vaivasvatahasya ete dutaha kausalye tvarayanti mam. Atastu kim dukkataram,
अतस्तु किं दुःखतरं
yadaham jivitakshaye,
यदहं जीवितक्षये
nahi pashyami dharmajnam,
न हि पश्यामि धर्मज्ञं
ramam satya parakramam.
रामं सत्यपराक्रमम्.
So ataha, thus, kim dukkataram, what can be more painful than this? Than what? Yadaham jivitakshaye dharmajnam satyaparakramam ramam nahi pashyami. If I am not going to see Rama, that Rama who is satyapaраkrama, dharmajna, in this end point of my life, what more can be, what worse, more worse, what worser situation can it be? Tasya darshanajah shokah.
Tasya darshanajah shokah
Sutasya pratikarmanah
sutasya pratikarmanah
uchchoshayati me pranan
uchchoshayati me pranan
varistokamivatapah.
varistokamiva atapah.
So, tasya adarshanajaha shokah. This sorrow which is born, jaha, out of adarshana, of tasya. Tasya adarshanajaha shokah. This pain that is coming because I'm not able to see him, I'm not able to get a sight of him. Sutasya apratikarmanaha, one unto whom nobody can do anything wrong. Such person, such son, by not seeing him at this moment, me pranan uchchoshayati. That pain is taking away, is taking away my pranas, my life away, my vitality away. How? Atapaha vari stokam iva. Just as a heated sun is going to dry out the water, so is this pain drying out the life, vital life out of me because of the reason of unable to see my son. Nate manushya devaha.
न ते मनुष्या देवाः
Te ye charu shubhakundalam
ते ये चारु शुभकुण्डलं
mukham drakshanti ramasya
मुखं द्रक्ष्यन्ति रामस्य
varshe panchadashe punaha
वर्षे पञ्चदशे पुनः
padmapaprekshanam subhru
पद्मपत्रेक्षणं शुभ्रुः
sudrashtam charunasikam
सुद्रष्टं चारुनासिकं
धन्याद् रक्षन्ति रामस्य
धन्या द्रक्ष्यन्ति रामस्य
ताराधिपम् अनिभं मुखम्.
ताराधिपम् अनुभं मुखम्
Sorry, क्षम्यतां, ताराधिपनिभं मुखम्.
ताराधिप अनिभं मुखम्.
So he is giving us this beautiful vision through the way he want to see, and he's saying, ye devaha manushyaha api, whether those gods or men, those who cannot charu shubha kundalam, that one beautiful with beautiful eyeball rings, mukham drakshanti, ramasya mukham drakshanti, na drakshanti. Those gods or men who cannot see Rama's face in charu shubha kundalam, with beautiful eyeballs, panchadashe varshe punaha, in that youthful teenage form, padmapaprekshanam, with that beautiful lotus eyes, subhruhu, beautiful eyebrows, nice curvy eyebrows, sudaustram, with nice teeth, not, he didn't have to put braces, some sudaustram, charunasikam, beautiful nose, dhanyaha drakshanti ramasya, only grateful people, only grateful people, Ramasya taradhipanibham mukham drakshanti. Taradhipa is head of stars, which is moon. Taradhipanibham, with a face like the moon-like face of Rama, only great people can see. Those who can't see his face like this, they go waste, is he saying. And that recollected me that our current Ayodhya Ramajanmabhoomi Rama Vigraham is exactly like this. I think somebody read this and he formed that Murti for us. He looks very young Rama. He's not Balarama, nor is he Praudha Rama. He is this Panchadasha Varshe Rama. He looked like a teenager, young Rama, with nice kundalam, padmapaprekshanam, sudaustram, charunasikam, with all these great. So that means when we are leaving also, we should be able to see this Murti of Rama, this form of Rama. If we have to see that in that last moment when the body is undergoing all the pain, how much of practice we should have had to have that form in our thoughts and eyes always. And that practice is only what gives us in the last moment. So continuously we should be able to do meditation and visualization of this Divya Rupa. Sadrusham where is it? Sadrusham Sharadasyendoho. I think we are late. What to do? A few more slokas, I think. 75. We are at 71. Okay, let's try to complete 5 more slokas quickly. Sadrusham Sharadasyendoho
सदृशं सादस्येन्द्रोः
Hullasya Kamalasya cha
उल्लस्य कमलस्य च
Sugandhim Mamanathasya
सुगन्धिं मम नाथस्य
Dhanyadrakshyanti Tanmukham.
तन्यात् द्रक्ष्यन्ति तन्मुखम्.
So I think Danya Drakshanti Tanmukham, that is how it is going, like that Mokutam. I think Valmiki is writing in through Dasharatha for us to have that beautiful form in our mind, eyes, everywhere. So Padmapat Sharadasya Indoho Sadrusham Sharat Chandra, Indu is Chandra, of the Sharat Rutu is Sharadasya Indoho. Current Rutu is Sharat Purnima we just had. If any one of us, if all of us would have had that sight of that Sharat Chandra, that pleasantness is what we see of Rama also. Pullasya Kamalasya cha, of a fully Vikasita Padma, Kamala, a fully blossomed Kamala. Sugandhi Mama Nathasya, of my Lord Rama. Dasharatha has become now a devotee. He is now saying Mama Nathaha, Mama Nathasya Sugandhi Dhanyadrakshanti Tanmukam. Only divine people can see that face of Rama. Others, ordinary fellows, will only see a fighter in him or a handsome man in him, but only such devotees can see this beautiful Rupam of that Rama. Nivritta Vanavasam Tam
Nivritta Vanavasam Tam
Ayodhyam Punaragatam
Ayodhyam Punaragatam
Drakshanti Sukhino Ramam
Dashyante Sukhino Ramam
Shukram Margagatam Yatha.
Shukram Margagatam Yatha.
So upon his return, upon his return back from that Vanavasam, when he comes back to Ayodhya, only blessed Sukhinha, blessed people, blissful people, only can see the Rama. Others have no opportunity to see him. Kausalye Chittamohena
कौसल्ये चित्तमोहेन
Hridayam Sidativa me
हृदयं सीदतीव मे
Vedaye Nacha Samyuktan
वेदये न च संयुक्तान्
Shabdasparsha Rasanaham.
शब्दस्पर्शरसानहम्.
Oh Kausalya, Chitta Mohena Hridayam me Sidati Iva. I think in this pain that my mind is undergoing, I think my heart is deteriorating. I cannot feel my heart beat also. Vedaye, I'm not aware. I'm not becoming aware. That means I'm not conscious. I'm not able to realize. I'm not being aware of Sabda Sparsa Rasan Samyuktan Aham. I'm not even able to feel any of these senses. My sensory glands are also losing their vitality. Chittanashad Vipadyante
Chittanashad Vipadyante
Sarvanyevendriyani me.
Sarvan Nyevindriyani me
Sarvani
Sarvani
Eva
Indriyani me
Indriyani me.
Iva Indriyani me
Sarvanyeva Indriyani me. Kshinasnehasya Deepasya
Shinas Snehasya Deepasya
Samsakta Rashmayo Yatha.
Samsakta Rashmayo Yatha.
So just as of a lamp, Deepaha, Kshina Sneham, Sneham means ghee or oil or that gluing material, wax or not wax, for us it is, Sneham is here is ghee. Kshina Snehasya Deepasya, of a lamp in which you have lit it After a long while, slowly that it has melted, the ghee has melted, and that melted ghee also is deteriorating and becoming low. And when it is almost to the end, then the lamp also will start flickering. That light flame of that wick also will start flickering. Rashmiyaha yatha, the sun rays, till then it will be like one flame. Now as with this movement wavering, it will seem like it is flickering here and there. Like that, chintanashat, chittanashat, because of my mind also losing its consciousness, body organs are going away. Then chitta is also going away. Sarvani indriyani me vipadyante. All my sensory organs are falling one by one. Ayam atma bhava shokah.
Ayam atma bhavah shoko.
Mam anatham acetanam.
Mam anatham chetanam achetanam.
Samsadayati vegena.
Sansadayati vegena.
Yatha kulam nadirayah.
Yatha kulam nadirayah.
So, ayam atma bhavaha shokah. This self-inflicted pain. Mam anatha chetanam. It is making me this chetana, the consciousness, all these sensory organs, etc., everything, that root consciousness, because of which this entire body is functioning, if that itself is gone, then this body becomes anatha, orphan. There is nobody who is directing, hey, do this, don't do this, now breathe, now exhale, now inhale, now hold tight. All those instructions, one who is giving, that Lord, which is Atma, if it is not there, then it becomes anatha chetana. So my body is becoming now, because of this self-inflicted pain, I am becoming anatha chetana. That means my Atma is leaving this body. How? Vegena samsadayati. Just as yatha nadirayah kulam samsadayati. Just as in flood, waters come out onto the shore and take away the whole sand and that land, so also I think this pain is taking away the Natha, Atmanatha, away from my body. Ha Raghava Mahabaho.
Ha Raghava Mahabaho.
Ha Mamaya Sanashana.
Ha Mamaya Sanasana.
Ha Pitrupriyame Natha.
Ha Pitrupriyamenatha.
Ha Dyakwasi Gatassuta.
Ha Tyaskasi Gatassuta.
So now he is crying, oh Raghava, oh Mahabaho, oh Mama Ayasanashana. You are the one who will remove my difficulties, my pain. Such you, oh Ha Pitrupriya, oh one who is beloved of father, or one who loves his father. Me Natha, oh my Lord. Adya kvasi gatah sutta. Where are you, son? Where are you? Ha Kausalye nasishyami.
Ha Kausalyena Sishyami.
Ha Sumitre tapasvini.
Ha Sumitre Tapasvini.
Ha Nrishamse mama mitre.
Ha Nrishamse Mama Mitre.
Kaikeyi kulapamsini.
Kaikeyi Kulapamsani.
So he's saying, Ha Kausalye nasishyami. Oh Kausalya, I think I'm going to die. Ha Sumitre tapasvini. Oh Tapasvini, great Sumitra. Oh, you cruel tyrant, family blemishing Kaikeyi, I'm dying. Iti Ramasya matuscha.
Iti ramasya matuscha.
Sumitrayascha sannidhau.
Sumitrayascha sannidho.
Raja Dashrathas sochan.
Raja Dashratah sochan.
Jivitantamupagamat.
Jivintam upagamat.
So thus, in the Sannidhau, in the vicinity or in the place of Ramasya Matuhu, which is Kausalya, Sumitrayaha cha, of Saumitra and Kausalya, in their place or in their hands, in nearby them, Raja Dasharatha Shochan, by worrying, Jivitantam Upagamat, he went to the end of his life. That means he has ended his life. Yatha tu deenam kathayan naradhipaha.
यथा तु दीनं कथयन्ति नराधिपः
प्रियस्य पुत्रस्य विवासनातुरः
प्रियस्य पुत्रस्य विवासनातुरः
गतेर्धरात्रे भृशदुःखपीडितः
गतेर्धरात्रि पीडितः
तदा जहौ प्राणमुदारः दर्शनः
तदा जहौ प्राणमुदारदर्शनः प्राणमुदारदर्शनः
So yatha tu deenam kathayan naradhipaha, thus talking all that guilty, pain, sorrow, negativity, by narrating all of that to Sumitra and Kausalya, naradhipaha priyasya putrasya vivasanaturaha, especially with the anxiety of having sent his son away in exile, Gate ardharatre brushadukha piditaha, in half of the night passed away, in having passed away half of his night in this sorrow, pain, narration of his past. Tada jahau pranam udara darshanaha, by seeing that divinity of Rama, realizing Rama as that Vishnu, saying and declaring to every one of us, like all of us, Rama Adhyayais and Rama Bhaktas for us, that hey, if you cannot see Rama's face, that life is waste. And now I am seeing it. Yes, I wish he was here and touched me physically. No problem. I am at least able to see him in my mind, and I am leaving. And thus, tada pranam udara darshanaha jahau. Raja Dasharatha thus ended his life. He left his body and ended his life. And so this chapter also ends here. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane Valmiki Adikavye Kande Chatushtitamas Sargaha. Jai Shri Ram.
नमस्ते भोगा जी, धन्यवाद.
Namaste.
Yushman Bhava Subham Bhuyat.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद महोदय.
धन्यवाद श्याम जी. Sorry we
ధన్యవాదాలు
started.
బాబాజీ.
విక్రమ్ జీ.
ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
బాగున్నాను.
ఇలా ఈ వీక్ కూడా అయిపోయింది.
అయిపోయింది. మీరు నమ్మరు, మధ్యలో 2 సార్లు బాస్ చంపేస్తున్నాడు కాలు. స్టాప్ ది రికార్డింగ్.
మీరు